Hey YouTube, this is Shane, and I have 2 months on T in 2 days. In Tuesday, I have 2 months on T, and that is amazing. I can't believe that it's been that much time already. It's crazy. It's so many things have changed for me in the last couple of months that I can't even imagine how different I'm gonna be the next 6 months. Okay, let's start out with physical changes. Let's see, my voice has gotten a lot deeper since my first video. If you guys have noticed, it's much deeper. I'm surprised my voice is this deep so soon. I wasn't expecting my voice to change. I thought that was going to be the one thing that was going to take a little bit longer to change than anything else, but it changed pretty quick. It dropped pretty quick. My voice pretty much stays at this level all the time now. I had a pretty decent drop about a couple of weeks ago, and before my voice would fluctuate, go up and down during the day, but now it doesn't even do that. It just stays at a relatively low tone all day long, and it helps me pass as male almost 100% of the time. My factions on my face are still rather feminine, and even though I'm having some of the weight redistribution on my body, my thighs aren't as thick as they used to be. I don't have much of a waist anymore. I realized that my jeans kind of don't hang on my hips anymore. They kind of slide down, so I have to tighten my belt. And I'm getting more of a gut. The fat that I had there is kind of moving to my stomach, so that sucks because I have to seriously start exercising to fix and correct that issue. I still get taken for females sometimes, but it depends on what I'm wearing and if I'm binding. So that those are some factors that I have to consider as well. I still look like a 12-year-old boy most of the time, but at least I sound like I'm 15. So that's a plus. And on the phone, I'm always served now. I never get mammed ever anymore, so that's good too. I don't know. I'm getting more facial hair. I'm definitely getting chin hairs. You can see I went to the barber shop on Friday to get a haircut. I got rid of my mohawk. I got sick of it. And for the first time in my life, he asked me if I wanted to shave off my facial hair while he was lining me up. And I was like, okay, because I don't really like to shave. It takes up time, and it's a lot quicker if he does it. And it was so cool. I've never been asked that before, so now I realize that the facial hair that I was growing is visible to other people. So yeah, I shaved on Friday, and I shaved last night because I got like a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow on my upper lip because the hair is growing in a lot faster now on my face. And I was going out, and I was going to like a gay club, and most lesbians don't really like kissing girls with mustaches. So yeah, though I don't consider myself female, and I'm transitioning when I go to these clubs. At least in this country, I kind of downplay my transition a little bit. Because even the gay community here is not even that used to seeing transgendered, female to males, because male to female is something quite common here, ironically enough, and much more frowned upon because, it's a lot harder for a man to pass as a woman than a woman to pass as a man. But, whatever. And, other physical changes, I'm getting more muscle. I could feel it now. I could flex it. I could see like the cuts starting to come on my arm, and I'm not even working out. I'm gonna start working out next week, like lifting heavy weights and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see the results in a couple of months and what it's gonna look like. I'm getting my calf muscles are really defined. I go up and down stairs every single day at work, and my thighs are definitely building a lot of muscle. When I did my injection, it actually kind of hurt because I had to kind of force the needle into the muscle before. I just had a lot of fat, so it would just go right in and no problem. But now I felt a resistance that I had to push through, and it was kind of a reality check that, you know, I am building up muscle, my body is changing, and I am definitely a lot stronger than I used to be, and I do have a lot more stamina than I used to, and it's amazing, and I love it. So, also, like, you know, mentally speaking, psychologically, the way I've changed is amazing as well, because I used to be very impulsive. I used to be dominated by my emotions, especially when I used to, you know, PMS and stuff like that. And by the way, the penguin is gone. I do not get it anymore, which is fabulous. I'm so happy as well. And yeah, and I used to be very impulsive with my emotions, and if I was angry, I'd say something mean and hurtful just to spite the person, and I was very passive aggressive. And I'm not really like that anymore. If I get angry or sad or something, I just stay quiet about it, and I kind of internalize it. I don't feel the need to share it. I don't feel the need to share emotions like I used to, and I like that too. I feel more, you know, I get to conserve my privacy a little bit more, no matter how impulsive I felt before, and it makes a difference for me. Kind of ironically enough, I understand women more now that I'm a man than I did when I was a woman. And I just never could understand why I would act certain ways, and now I can think of it and see it in a different point of view, and it finally makes some sense. And it helps me in my everyday life when I'm interacting with women in general. So that's also a good thing, I suppose. My sweat production has slowed down. I don't sweat as much anymore. I still kind of stink like Guy, which sucks, but I don't sweat like I used to. Which is good. It's dying down. My acne is sort of clearing up. I'm using a really good acne medicine. My mom got me a face wash and a cream that I've been putting on 3 times a day, and my acne's been clearing up pretty good. It's not flaring as bad as it used to. I've had acne on my chest, but it's starting to clear up as well, which is good. I'm also getting a ton of hair on my stomach, and it's like all over my stomach, and I figured that it would happen anyways. My father had a hairy stomach, so do my brothers, so it's genetic. And like the tops of my thighs are hairy now. I used to never, literally I had no hair on my thighs before I started, or on my knees. I was like completely hairless up on my thighs, and I would only get hair like on my calves and my shins and stuff like that. And it wasn't even that much, not that great amount of hair, but you know, now it's visible, and now I can see it, and it's a lot of hair. As well as on my arms. My arms have definitely gotten bigger, and my wrists have gotten thicker, and as well as my fingers. I've had a change of ring size on my hands, because my rings don't fit me anymore. My fingers are too thick. So, which kind of sucks, because I have this ring that I really like, and I can't find it in a bigger size. I've been looking for it, and I just can't find it anywhere. So it's a shame that I can't wear it. Other than that, it's pretty much all my physical changes. Life so far, I've been passing more. At work, I'm referred to male more often instead of female. The guys at work seem to respect my opinion more. They don't really see me as a female anymore. They see me as one of the guys, which is really great as well. And I don't know. That's about it for so far. That's my life in a nutshell. The last 2 months, not that exciting. I know, I'm boring, but it's all I have to say is that my life has changed so much, and it's changed for the better. This has given me a new reason to live, and I don't feel like I'm trapped in my body anymore. I finally feel like things are making sense, and that's what matters. I don't really give a shit about the physical changes. I feel it's what I feel inside that matters. It's the way I've changed inside that makes such a big difference to me. And I don't think I can find any words to describe it. So, let me cut this short, YouTube. I'll see you guys soon.